This woman was slapping another woman wildly at the banquet. It turned out she was actually the CEO's wife. She had come to the banquet with the CEO this time. Unexpectedly, she was stopped by a vicious woman who had a crush on the CEO. The vicious woman had heard that the CEO didn't like his wife and wanted to humiliate her, but the wife fought back instead. The vicious woman had someone hold the wife down, trying to force her to drink. The wife was frantically begging for help in her mind. Surprisingly, the CEO could actually hear her thoughts and rushed over to stop the vicious woman. It turned out that after the CEO was hospitalized due to illness last time, he had accidentally gained the ability to hear his wife's thoughts. Looking at his wife, who seemed sad on the outside but felt nothing inside, he found her very interesting. The CEO had originally planned to divorce his wife because he had been searching all along for a woman with a crescent-shaped birthmark on her leg. That woman was his childhood playmate. They also had a keepsake between them, and he had always kept her in his mind. But what he didn't know was that his wife was the very person he had been searching for. When the wife found out her husband was ill, she hurried to the hospital. Although she didn't feel sad inside, she didn't want to give up her husband who was worth tens of billions, so she put eye drops in her eyes and went to comfort her husband, pretending to be sad. The CEO didn't like his wife. Looking at his wife's sad look, he felt very annoyed. Suddenly he heard a sentence that was completely inconsistent with his wife's usual image, yet his wife hadn't opened her mouth at all. This shocked the CEO greatly. He realized he could hear his wife's thoughts. He never expected that his wife's inner thoughts were so different from the image she showed to others. To figure out the situation, the CEO decided not to get a divorce for the time being, so they prepared to go home. Unexpectedly, when they got on the elevator suddenly broke down. The CEO, who had claustrophobia, fainted. His wife hurried to help him. In his blurred vision, the CEO saw that around his wife's neck, she was wearing the keepsake he had been looking for all this time.